So, what do you fear? What do you love? What do you love? Do you love God? Because when you fear him, you will love him. When you love him, you'll fear him. Do you love God, or do you love yourself? Do you love money? Do you love what attention? Do you love the follows, the applause, the yes, you did that good? What do you love? And do you love it more than you love God? I think a clear way to understand that and to diagnose that is by seeing whose ordinances or commandments you're fearful to keep. How can you say you love God, but you won't keep my commandments? You won't do what I asked you to do. If we did a reality check, a lot of us, we love ourselves and we love the world. We do. We love it. And God is saying that that needs to stop today. So we need to love God. And how should we love God? We should love him with our heart. We should love him with our soul. We should love him with our strength, which means we should literally give our energy, our mind, our thoughts, our deepest place in our hearts, our passion should be for God. You should not put your talent as a passion before God. You shouldn't be able to make every football game and every scrimmage, but not be able to make it to church. You should not be able to practice your craft for 3 hours a day, but not designate 30 minutes or 5 minutes to read the Bible or to listen to a worship song. You shouldn't be able to have Beats headphones in all day and listen to these secular rappers and artists that are feeding you lies and feeding you junk, but not have a few minutes just to listen to a worship song. We have to love God with our hearts, our soul, and our strength, which means we're actually giving and devoting something to God. So I ask you again, what do you love and what do you fear? Here's what I love about this. There was a promise that if you feared God and you kept his ordinances, that things would go well for you. And this is why this is a commencement speech, because even if you're not graduating this year, you're going to another phase. You're going into summer, you're about to go into fall semester, you're about to start a new job, you're about to try to go into whatever God has promised you. But just because God has promised you a blessing doesn't mean that once you get that blessing, everything will be well. You could very well get the thing that you're praying for and mess it all up. Look at the athletes this past weekend making millions of dollars who robbed somebody at a card game. Armed robbery.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Look at that. You could have your blessing and mess it up. What God is trying to tell you is, I got the blessing taken care of. I'm going to take care of your needs. I'm trying to teach you how to keep it, how to not mess it up once you get it. And the way you do it is by fearing me, by keeping my ordinances and keeping my laws.